Hello, welcome back to Cracking the Cryptic. Slightly delayed gas this week. Should have been yesterday. I don't know, been a bit all at sea. Probably won't be delayed in future gas videos. Indeed, they might get brought forward to accommodate some travelling I'm having to do. We'll see. But today's gas video, this is genuinely approachable Sudoku. That's what gas stands for. From the daily Sudoku channel on the Discord server, puzzles by Philip Newman, Clover and Bill Murphy, the gas giants, who set puzzles to kind of introduce you to the rules and give you a chance of actually being able to solve the puzzles if you find the ones we do on the channel daily quite tough, as many people do, as I do, frankly, much of the time. So I'm going to go through the rules and the Discord blurbs in a moment and then have a go at the puzzles one after the other, time myself while doing it, see if I can win 2 hats for a fast time, 1 hat for a slightly slower time, or a dinosaur if you can limp over the line and score anyway. Now, of course, don't forget our patron reward, which is very approachable this month, very appropriate for gas solvers. 6x6 Trick or Treat by the Skunk Works. That's on Patreon, and we'd love you to join us there and have a go at that. Also on Patreon, the crossword. There's a video about how to find extra puzzles within the Trick or Treat pack from the Skunk Works. Thank you to them. My crossword will be up, I think, tomorrow. The Times Monthly Club special, just keep you going. If you like the cryptic stuff, there's also, I don't know, loads going on at the moment. We've got all our new apps. We've got 2 gas Sudoku apps and the newest of all, a line Sudoku app. If you go to the CTC app, download that for free and then you can get those extra bits of content as well. Great stuff there. Thank you to all the people who've written to us and said they've worked through both gas apps and they're hoping for another one. So are we. Right, let's say enough of that. Let's go to the blurbs and read out what was said on Discord. So this first puzzle comes from September the 10th. It's by Philip and the puzzle name is Fahrenheit 129. Zoe, says Philip, almost 5 now, came into our bedroom at 7 o'clock this morning and asked me to get her a cereal bar for breakfast. I said I'd get up in a few minutes. By 7:03, Zoe had gotten the whole box of cereal bars and was gently reminding me with a cardboard tap, tap, tap on my bedside how the morning is supposed to go. Thank you for that little glimpse of your home life, Philip. I didn't know about Zoe. We do now. Today's gas is a thermo Sudoku. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Digits along thermometers must strictly increase from the bulb to the tip. And the dinosaur available if you don't get the hat times is a serialized Coloradosaurus. And the next puzzle will be, oh, look at that pretty arrow by Clover. Let me plant a seed along with today's arrow Sudoku, says Clover. How do you feel when I say Sudoku-con? Would you hang out with us in person? I promise we don't smell. By we, I mean Philip and myself, not so sure about Bill. Anyways, for more info, you'll have to wait until my next gas in 3 days' time. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Digits along arrows sum to the digit in the attached circle. Digits on arrows may repeat as long as they follow Sudoku rules. The dinosaur is an intriguing iguanodon, and I will mention that Clover and Bill are at least 7,000 miles apart, so I don't think she knows whether he smells or not. The next puzzle by Bill, indeed, is called Battenberg Sudoku. I never Battenberg I didn't like, says Bill. Today's gas is a Battenberg Sudoku. Before you at me, apparently both spellings are fine. Well, I really like the spelling that you've gone with. I think URG is correct. Fun fact, today's gas I originally started making for Patreon, and it turned out too nice and gas to not come here. Ooh. Most of Bill's Patreon puzzles are things he started making for gas and they turned out too tricky, so it's nice the reverse sometimes happens too. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Rectangular symbols at the intersection of 4 cells indicate a 2x2 checkerboard pattern of odd and even digits. So here we might have 2 odd digits there and 2 evens there, or the other way round, 2 evens there and 2 odds there. Now, all rectangles are given. Negative constraint alarm. Whoop, whoop. Rectangle shapes indicate a pattern of digits. Oh yeah, we've explained that. If there's no rectangle, the 4 cells around it can't have that pattern. The dinosaur is a caked up coleopiocephaly. because a Battenberg is, of course, a cake with this particular pattern on it. The next puzzle is 129 pairs. What's up with the 129? I'm sure Philip's probably explained it in the past and I've forgotten, but there we go. Philip says, it's finally not oppressively hot here. Huzzah! To celebrate, today's gas is... Oh, I already posted the thermo, didn't I? Oops. Today's gas is a Kropke XV pairs Sudoku. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Digits in cells separated by a white dot. Oops, a white dot must be consecutive, i.e. have a difference of 1. Digits in cells separated by a black dot must have a ratio of 2 to 1. So 1 is half the other, basically, is how I see that. There's no negative constraint this time. Alarm off. Other pairs of adjacent digits could have a difference of 1 or a ratio of 2 to 1. Now, in cells separated by a V, the digits must sum to 5, and in cells separated by an X, they must sum to 10. Again, no negative constraint. The dinosaur is a vicissitudinous Vercingetorix. Vercingetorix is a character. No, not a character. Vercingetorix is the sort of character after whom the characters in Asterix are named, or have their endings. But Vercingetorix was a real Saxon leader, Gaul, Gallic leader, leader of Gauls, something like that. I don't know. Anyway, the final puzzle in this set is Anti-Clone Sudoku by Clover. I don't know what that means. Today's gas is in fact a Sudoku and not a misshapen game of Tetris. Oh, you can see what she means. By the way, am I the only one who sometimes experiences the Tetris effect, unconsciously thinking in terms of the game, but with Sudoku? I even dream about Sudoku sometimes these days, but in a bizarre and abstract way, like I'll be setting up a swordfish break-in to avoid the giant spaceship firing laser beams at my house. And the Tetris effect is a real thing, apparently. Anyways, enjoy this anti-clone Sudoku. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Did I mention that normal Sudoku rules mean that we have 1 to 9 in every row, every column, and every box? Probably helps to know that if I didn't. The extra rules here are that some shapes are marked in the grid. Identical shapes never contain any of the same digits. For instance, if there's a 1 in the green 2x2 square in box 3, then there mustn't be 1 anywhere in the shape in box 7. Shapes that are rotated are still considered identical. Colours are only provided for some additional clarity, aren't necessary for the solve. And the dinosaur is a biochemical Betel Spinax. And I'm going to go back to the first puzzle, set my clock, and say, let's get cracking. Okay, so we've got a 6 there. That ends in 8 or 9. That 4 starts with 1 or 2. There's the normal amount of symmetry one would expect. Oh, I'm just going to goodliff it. 1, 2, 2, 4, because that can't be 5. Okay, that was right. 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. I think I've got the pencil marking right. No, yes, I think I have. Okay. That didn't really help. Bother. Oh, this, where does the 1 go in the box? Where does the 9? No, that's not right. Okay, let's do this. 4 or 5, 5 or 6, 6 or 7, 7 or 8, 8 or 9. So that's a pair, a weird pair. Doesn't really help anything. Oh, this can't be 1, 2 or 3. Oh, that's interesting. 4, 5 or 6 then. Okay, this is worth pencil marking, I think. Look at this. Quintuple, no, quadruple. Right, so that's a 5, that's a 4. That's not 4, that's not 5, that's not 6, that's not 7. So now we've got a pair, a 7-8 pair. And we can fill in 9 and 6. That's not 5. This now must be 2, and that's 1. And that's part of the 3, 4 pair in the box. Okay, that was good. That's really elegant, actually, as a start. Now, that can't be 5. So one of those is. But that can't be 5 because you can't fill those then. Nice. That could be 6. That couldn't be. And that could be. 4 is in one of these 3. Well, it can't be there. I don't reckon it can be there. No, it's got to be here. So that's 2 or 3. That's 1 or 2, which is a pair with that. 9, 6, 6. Oh no, I looked at 6. 9, 6, 2, 5, 4. This is not 9 or 7 or 8. So that is 1 or 3. This has to be bigger than 4. So that is 7 or 8. And that's 8 or 9. This has to be smaller than 6. So that's 3. That can't be 1. Okay, good. And this one is 7 or 8, and a bigger digit is 8 or 9. That's a pair. That works this time. 8, 9, so this column looks good. 1 and 2 still to place. I can do that. 1, 5, 3, 6, 4. That's got to be where 2 is. This is 7, 8, or 9. Oh, that can't be 7. Never could be. Bad pencil marking. But that's all good. It's because we get through quite a bit there. That's become a 3, 3, 8, 4, 9, 7 and 6. Now 6, that has to be 5. This is 4 or 3. That's 3 or 2. I've got that 1, 2 pair. I'm still looking at that. It's not doing anything. That's a 6. This is where we should go. These are from 3, 4, 5. Which is quite a long way shorter than 9 at the end. One of those is a 1. That is 1 or 2. So 9, 7 are a pair over here. Weird naked pair. That can't be 6 anymore. Not very useful. 1, 2, 4, 3. This is 8 or 9. So that 1, 3 is the equivalent symmetrical naked pair. Oh, that's never been able to be a 3. That's just, again, quite poor pencil marking. Not going to blame myself too hard. Just an error. 5 there. 4, 3, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7 or 8, 7, 8 or 9. Now this, 6 or 8. So this is the only place 9 can go in the column. And that makes this an 8. That's in a pair. That's in a pair. That is 2, 3 or 4. That's 1, 2 or 3. This one sees a 1, 3 pair in its box. So there's only one place for 1. That seems like it was symmetrical with the thing about 9s on the other side. But I wasn't looking for it hard enough. That's a 1 in the row. I'm finding this quite tough to finish. It's good puzzle, Philip, as we expect, of course. 7, 6, 8, 9. 5 must be there. Really should have done the symmetry stuff. 7, 6, 8, 5, 9. These are, one of them is a 1. So that's not a 1. So now there isn't a 2 there. The 2 in the row goes there. This is quite complex. Okay. What column or row do I do next? Probably the thermos. How about that? This can't begin with 1, 2 or 5. So let's say 3, 4 or 6. Then 4, 6 or 7 there. 2, 4, 7, 8, 1. 9 in this row has to be there. 3, 5 and 6 in the rest of the cells. That's not a 5. 8 in this box. That's done. 6, 7, 8. That's been available for ages. I don't know. I can't honestly decide whether I've just been doing this badly or whether it's a little bit more complex than we normally expect. 9, 5, 1, 8, 7, 6. You see, I think that ought to be doable. I can get an 8 there. Oh, goodness. It shouldn't be this hard at this point. It's just me being terrible. I think I know that that's the answer now. One of those is a 1. One of those is a 1. 1, 9, 8. What about this then? 1, 5, 9, 8. So 2, 3, 4 or 6. But this can't be 8 or 9. 4, 5, 6 or 7. I mean, I hate having to do so many pencil marks, but that's a 2. See, it's taken me ages, and the symmetry is just painful every time I see the symmetry that I haven't understood. 4 there. They can't have a 4. 5, 8. Oh, goodness. Oh, that's a 6. There we go. 6. That's not a 6. That's become a 3 on the bulb. Now that ought to help, because now I can finish that row. I can finish the whole of the row there. 4, 5. That's a 3. 1, 3. 1, 4. And nip over 9, 7. 7 minutes 19. Now, that could miss the 2 hat time. Let's see what the answer is. 8 minutes. Okay, thank goodness for that. I thought I might have been bad enough to miss the 2 hat time. It's not a terrible time, I know that. But I was really struggling to find the next step constantly there. Ooh, I'm quite relieved about that. Okay, let's have a look at arrow by Clover and let's get going. So digits on an arrow. Right, those 2 add up to 5. Those 2, they could be 2 2s. Got to be careful. Oh, those 2 are a 1 2 pair. Start in box 1. It's Clover. Now they can't be 2 2s. So it is a 1 and a 3, and we know the order, and that fixes the order of the first 2. These add up to 5 without a 1, so they're 2 and 3. There we go. Just do it in order. Clover is trying to help. 6, 5, 4. I didn't call Philip Clover at some point in the last puzzle, did I? Might have done. 7, 9, 8, 5, 6 here. Now, that's going to have to be 5. That's 8 and that's 6. So we can then complete the arrows and the box accordingly. 4, 5, 6 there. Can't do that yet. Now, that must be a 2 1 pair. Oops. These add up to 6. What's this? This could be a repeat 3. I think it is. It has to be. Yeah. Good thing we kept our eye out for the possible repeat. Oh, that's quite straightforward. 2 and 1. Okay, let's look along this row. 8, 4, 5. That's a 9. 1, 3, 2, 9. 8 and 6 are a pair here. So 4, 5 and 7 in these cells. And 1, 2 and 3 in these. That must be a 1. Now just do the maths. 2 and 7 works there. That makes that 5, 4 and 3. Yes, okay. Those arrows, they've all worked, which is unsurprising but a relief. This is a 7, 8, 9 triple. I can do them actually. Probably could have done them from the start. 4, 7, 8 here. I can do the 4. 1, 6, 9. I can't do those. 2, 3, 5. I can do the 2. 5, 6, 8. No. 2, 4, 9. Yes, I can do all of them. And 1, 3, 7 here. I can do one of them. So that is going to inform the 8, 7 pair. There's a 1, 3 pair there. 6 and 9 in the row. Don't know why I'm suddenly switching to rows. Probably not what I should have done. 3, 1, 3, 5, 8, 5. Okay, 7, 9 here are done. And this is not like a Philip puzzle because once you get going, it just keeps going. Whereas Philip suddenly brings you up short again. There we go. 2 minutes 45. Oh, I didn't think it was that fast. The 2 hat time was 6 minutes there. So thank you, Clover. That's made me feel better. There we go. So we'll go on to the Battenberg from, oh, I don't like these, from Bill and restart the clock and see how we go. So let's hope that there's a chance of, I'll tell you what, that is odd because this pattern in the middle has got to have the 5 equal parity digits in those positions. Worth explaining that. It might actually be part of the solve path. So these are even. Yeah, there we go. 2 and 4 there. Not so obvious. Oh, hang on, that's 1 or 5. That's 3 or 7, but that's 3, 5 or 7. That's 1 or 7. Hang on, I shouldn't have put 7 in there. Right, that is quite helpful, I think. Do we have to use the negative constraint much? Let's hope not, but let's bear in mind that it does exist in this puzzle. Right. That's odd as well now on this Battenberg. It was just about parity. I don't know why I'm suddenly checking that as though I don't know. 3, 7, so that's odd, and it's not 7, but this is even. This is even. Right, so we've got the 2, 4 pair in this row. So this is odd and can't be 1 or 7. I don't like the way I'm going about this puzzle, but I'm kind of committed to it now. That's even. I should just be colouring or something, shouldn't I? That is odd. And that's even. I should be colouring. I'm kind of not doing it. Right, this is odd. This is even. 2 or 8. Come on, I want to be given an actual number by this method. That's odd. That's even. That's even. 2 or 8. This is even. 4, 6 or 8. So all the evens are done in this row. This is a terrible way to do this puzzle. That is odd. 5, 3, 1, 7 or 9. But that is also odd. 5 or 9. So what are we learning there? Nothing. 3, 5, 9 triple. I mean, that is why it's a terrible way, because I have to spot things like that. That makes that a 9. These can't be 1 or 9. In fact, that, I've written 3, 5. Should have written 3, 7. That's just bad pencil marking. Almost willfully bad, because I didn't miss the digit by 1. I missed it by 2. But that was a start. I hope that was going to take me a bit further, and it didn't. And that probably serves me right. Still haven't got these middle bits sorted out. Those can't be 9 anymore, so that's a 1, 7, 3 triple. There's a 5 there. That's even. 5, 9, 3, 6, 7, 2. That's 4 or 8. Maybe I should think about the negative constraint a tiny bit. I just don't know how. Okay, that can't be odd for the negative constraint. That is worth. That really is worth quite a lot. That's huge, actually. That's getting me digits all over the place. That's so surprising. One spot of a negative constraint, and it's suddenly a bit quids in. 6, 4, 8. That's a 2. That is a naked 1, and we've got a 4, 8 pair at the top, so I didn't have to worry about the constraint there. 7 or 9. Now along here, 3 and 6. I'm not going to even think about the constraint. I'm going to take 3 out of that cell. 5, 9 pair, so that's a 3. That gets 3 out of those cells. Let's hope the pencil marking was better up there. 4, 8 pair. One of those is definitely a 6. No, I was thinking about the constraint. I'm hoping not to use it again, frankly. 2, 4, 8, 7. So we've got a 6 in one of those cells. That's the sort of thing that might actually get resolved by the constraint. Oh, I don't know what to do next. 5, 7, 1, 4, 3. I can place 3 in box 2. And one of these is a 3, but I know the positions for 3 in box 9. And that's a 1, and that's a 3. In fact, I know where 3 is in box 9 now. That's a 3, that's a 6, that's a 3. 6 makes that into a 4. 1, 5, 9, 7, 3, 8, 6, 2, and 4. Cool. That's a 2, 6 pair. That's a 7, 9 pair. This is a 9, 8 pair. They don't have an 8 in. This is a 1. 7, 3, 5, 1. That's the odds in the middle done. 5, 9, 7, 9. Okay, so this can't be a 3. 6, 5, 7, 3, 2. This is 1 or 9. Ah, so that's an 8. Very good. Okay. Okay, I'm feeling some relief flooding over me now that we've actually made some progress and got to understand, or maybe not got to understand, but got a bit lucky in assessing the puzzle. I've really only used the negative constraint once. I suppose it's possible I'm going to have to do it again now. No, it's not, because I know all the parities. So this is just Sudoku. Why can't I see... Ah, I don't understand. Oh, 2 and 9 here. It is negative constraint because they're different parity. Right, where does that matter? Why do... Oh, I can't work it out. Bother. Oh, 8 and 9. Those two. How is that helping down here? Something here is fixed. Look. That is positive. No, it doesn't matter. Oh, Mark, come on. It's the negative constraint in one of these positions. Yes, here. They're even, so they mustn't be odd. Right. That's hard. That's a hard old finish. You're forced to find a late final negative constraint. It's clever. That's classic Bill. Oh, and it's not right because I haven't done 2 digits. That's okay. Oh, it's still not right because I accidentally overtyped a 0 while I was getting excited. 7 minutes, 27 seconds. I'm feeling... Oh no, he misses the 2 hats. It's 7 minutes. I was feeling Bill would be generous there. Not enough. Not enough. Not enough for me. Okay, so my son's coach is on its way, so I'll have to go and get him in a moment. Right, this is Kropke and XP pairs. Let's hope I can finish this video first. Let's restart. And where do we go from here? That is a 1-4 pair. So this is 2 or 8. That is 2 or 8 as well. This is odd, but not 1, 3, 7 or 9. V, don't know down there. V up here is 2 or 3. That's 1, 4 or 6. This one is 8. No, it has to be 8. It can't be 7. So we're away there. 3 in the corner, exploding into life. That's on a black on a given. That's an X on a given. Why can't I see those earlier? That's a 2-3 pair. That becomes 8. This is most unlike Philip. It's kind of looking around to spot obvious things. That's not really how Philip works. I'm sure the puzzle will suddenly change. 2, 3, 4. This is low. 2, 3 or 4. Let's just put that in for now. This can't be 2. So that is 2 or 4. Right. This is now 2, 4 or 8. That is odd. This is odd as well. 1 or 3. This is 7 or 9. It has to be 7. Okay, so now we can work our way around there. And this is 3 or 5. 2, 3, 7, 9. 8, 2, 3, 1, 3, 1, 4, 4, 2, 3, 7. There's an 8 in one of those cells. So the 8 in column 1 has to be here. That's weird. Strange old X-wing to spot. 8, 2, 3, 6. No, don't know. Now, what about this? This can't have an 8 on. Is that enough info? No, hang on. That is 1, 2 or 3. That's 2, 3 or 4. This can't be a 3 because we can't put a 6 below it. So that's now odd. This is from 1, 2 or 4. This is 9, 8. It can't be 6. And this is touching that. So 8 or 7. That's weird that that doesn't work out more. This is where Philip's tripping me up. I've kind of done these L's of, there's got to be an even number on this. It's either 8 there, or no, it can't. Look, 2 and 8 are looking at that cell, so that's odd, that's even, and that's 2. That's quite an important spot. That's 1 or 3. Now we've got a pair of 1 and 3. 7 or 9 makes that 8. That makes that 2. That doesn't determine which way round the 1-4 pair goes. 8, 4, 1, 3. Looking across the column, 7 or 9 there. 5, 6 pair here. That's a 7. That's an 8. That's a 9. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. That's all worked. Okay, good. 7 and 4 here. That's a 1, 2 pair. 1, 2, 7, 8, 9. I've got a 3 here. Sort of naked. 2, 3, 7, 9. 1 and 8. No, what am I missing? Missing all sorts. Oh, that's become a 2. Right, that sorts out 1 and 2. Also, that's become a 5. So, 4, 5 and 6. Not sure. Let's look at this row. 6, 8, 9. No good. Oh, I get to place the 8, apparently. I hope that's right. Yeah, I see. That's 6 or 9. So that's 1. 5 or 9, 5, 6 or 9, 1, 8, 2, 3, 5, 4 is in one of those. 8, 3, 2, 1, 7. Ah, it's not being simple, is it? Those are given. 4, 3, 6, 1, 9, 8. 5 there, 7 there, 2 there. That's 7. 9 and 8 are done here as well. And then 6 and 3, that's become a 9. I hope this is working. I don't feel wildly confident this time. 9, 6. That's a 5, right. 4, 6. Oops, 4, 6 was what I was trying to do. 5, 8, 1. Let's go up the top. 1, 5, 9 in this row. 9 there, 5, and 1 in the middle. Okay, 1 and 4 for the box. Let's look up this column. 7, 5, 6 fixes the 5, 9. 3 and 7, 4 and 9. That's a 6. This is a 9 and a 3. And there we go. Good. 5 minutes, 28 seconds. Felt quicker. Wasn't. 9 minutes, 21 for the 2 hat time. What's that about? Is it... Oh, because of his 1, 2, 9 pairs. I don't know why they're called 1, 2, 9 pairs. Anyway, we shall go on to Clover's anti-clone, where I'm going to basically use that cells of the same colour have to contain different digits. And we'll see how that goes as a strategy. Let's go. Okay, so how do we do this? Maybe some regular Sudoku. There's a 3 in one of those cells. 8, 2, 4, 5. Be nice. Ah, these pinks have to have all the digits in because there are 9 such cells. 1, 2, 9, 3, 4, 5, 7. That's 6 or 8. These ones can't be 5 or 6, so they must appear in the others. I see. That's a 7, 8, 9 triple. Oh, I must have hit numlock at some point. Sorry, jump back to the last puzzle by mistake. That's a 2 or a 4. Okay, what next, Clover? One of those is a 7, can't be in green. That's the answer. So, oh, I don't know what's happening. So we go 7 there, 8 here, that's Sudoku. Those are from 3, 4, 5. Oh my lordy, I'm so sorry about what is happening in this. I keep jumping pages accidentally. I don't know what I've done to cause that. Did I delete that page? No, sorry. Here we go again. So, I wanted to fill in 3, 4 and 5, but it's not liking what I do, so okay, maybe I've fixed it. What a waste of time. Right, we get a 2 there. That's a 5, and this is a 4, 9 pair. 5, 2, 8, 7, 4, 4, 9, 6, 5, 7, 2. As usual, I'm trying to shortcut the constraint by doing Sudoku. 8 can't be in either of those cells. And then I use the constraint dramatically, of course. That's the way I rock. 13274. 13274. That one, don't know, doesn't get affected. This 8245. I don't know. 782. Oh, I'm not good with this constraint. That is becoming clear. That is 1 or 3. It can't be 3, of course, the colour up here. 157896, so that is a naked 3. That's a 4. Now that's useful. So in this yellow colour, 156423, that must be 9, and this is a 7. Okay, so that's all done. Now this lighter yellow colour, that's 8 or 9, it's got to be 9. That's 1 or 3, that's 8, and I'm doing the row. Now let's have a look up here. That's become a 4, and this is a 1-6 pair that I can fill in, and that changes that to a 1. Okay, so 5, 8, and 6, that's a 6. 8, 5, 4, 6, 4, 6, 3, 9 in this column. Hopefully now I am just about doing Sudoku only. 1, 9. I don't like this constraint, this rule. It doesn't suit me at all. 1 in the corner. That is not a 4. Checking the other green box, and it doesn't help this time. But check the column, and it does, of course. 2 there. 8 and 1. Must be able to do these digits by Sudoku. 5 and 4. Now, I've just got the pinks to sort out. 1, 3, 6. There's definitely 4, 5 in the top pink. So 2 or 8 in the bottom one. Yes, I can do these 9, 8, 7 in the center now. 1, 9, 3, 5, 6, 7. That can't be... No, that must be 8, in fact. So that makes this 2 in the pink. Good. Now that must give me the information, mustn't it? Maybe not. Oh, goodness. Still work to do. That's a 5. That's a 4. That's not 3. That's not 6. That's not 1. But this is in the pink and therefore can't be 1. Okay. Now, 2 and 6 here. That must feed across 4 and 6. What about this column? 1 and 5, yes, and that sorts out 5 and 9, which does 3 and 9, and if I haven't made a mistake, that's the finish. There we go, 4 minutes 27. The 2 hat time this time was 7.5 minutes. So, 9 hats gone today, I believe. Missed it on Bill's Battenberg. And Bill becomes my nemesis, which is a role he hasn't held for a while, I think. I might be wrong about that. Mikko Kisai will probably tell us. Thank you for watching, as always, and we'll be back with more gas in about 4 days and more Sudoku tomorrow. Bye for now.